Ugh. All right. Well, let's hit this. And welcome, friends. Romans, friends of Romans, Roman friends, friends who are roaming. We back at it again with some more Final Fantasy 16. Once we left off, Clive had unfortunately busted out of his corset and was very, very shy about it. Nah, just kidding. We actually helped Mid build a engine cover, I guess. Well, either way, we're going to pick it up for a little bit. We'll give you the rundown as usual. There's the Discord. Feel free to join us. Larry's handing out 5 to Saru, Kim, and Nemine, the Overlord Genius Keys, and Em. I super appreciate it, Larry. Alright. Well, I guess we're doing a second round of cooking. Stack them cooking votes. I will just wait to do the intro then.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by a blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
Anyway, super heckin' appreciate
Laraldi. Everything I can to get you what you want.
As we were. Feel free to join us in the Discord. All sorts of fun stuff going on.
All right.
If you haven't subbed to the YouTube, check that out too.
As soon as the Enterprise
Tea drinkers, check out our blends with Adagio. Proceeds of that benefiting the Trevor Project. And
something tells me it's
hell,
what my dad would have wanted.
If you want to help support in any other way, check out the Throne Wish.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right.
Oh yeah, we got to go say hello to Sid number 1.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
So we're building an airship, and we're gonna go visit Sid's grave. Hey yo, y'all got new quests? Ooh, y'all got new quests?
Mid told me she was building
Very excited. Oh, it's absurdly British, but that's part of it.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? I have the details here.
Yeah, it's Frostwolf now. Hugo's down. Where are my cute boys at? Oh yeah, medicine girl. Ugh. We killed Tiamat. And then Terrence and Dion are a little smoochy together. Yeah, it's super cute.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Hey, Werfa. I hope you're enjoying P4G, buddy. Yeah, oh, me either. I think it fits pretty nicely. Is this another backyard quest? Oh! This should be an interesting one. I haven't had a side quest here yet. Okay, I will check in on Blackthorn, who's having a bit of a cranky pants day.
Blackthorn just in case.
Maybe his thong's giving him a wedgie.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
Yeah, the achievements on that can be a little tricky, but it's a very fun game. I'm so glad I took all of last year to play through it. All right, let's knock out. Damn, we got 3 quests here.
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Oh God, it's Gout. I forgot that dude was still like. Oh my God, he didn't die. That's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious that he didn't die. It's hilarious in the fact that he's still doing the damn ledgers because he can read. A lot of theater background. All right, what's the matter, Blackthorn?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me.
Oh, good single-edged blade is dank.
You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright. Oh, we can double stack on this one.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can
Oh,
read.
nice. Hell yeah.
Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him, which is why I...
Yo, what up, Xerxes? Hey, Larry, I got one for you.
You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Mm.
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all
Stupid.
has something to do with whatever it is.
Fucking the
that's broken in
Parmesan.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates.
Yeah, I got
something.
Larry a blueberry too.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Some blueberry Parmesan.
Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you
Karen's
stop
a
mooning
cool
me
ass
like
lady.
that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh, cool. We got to go talk to Harpocrates.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
Lawsman.
Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within. I see no reason why a
Marrow.
frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
Damn, that's a big
Little wonder.
antelope.
The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Oh, yeah, while we're here, we may as well
My
update.
knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes.
I'm
that
on
might
5.
interest you.
Oh.
You wish to study the tomes?
Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go to Cressida, Damalil,
I'm never drinking.
Dalamil. We gotta go talk to Gout.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yes, Mid is building an airship. of sorts.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's
Yes.
why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
Ayo.
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight.
Yo, Fats is here for 62 months. Take you out for dinner? Okay. Are you in town?
What's
up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Yeah, it's dinner time.
Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each.
Oh my god,
5
Gout.
million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of...
Okay. I'll see what I
Oversight.
can do. Or whatever works best, and we'll try and work
My
around.
responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't.
Get this man
Right,
off
Lord
the
Ross
books.
feels close enough.
Actually, I want him to be my accountant.
He deserves
How much do I
better
owe in
than
taxes
our
this year?
goal.
You get $1 million
We
back.
need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden
I wish
yourself.
I could ask my uncle
there
for
anything I can do to
15
help?
million gil.
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure they will
Well, in Final Fantasy 14, it ain't much at
Should be
all.
me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
be. I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. You know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well,
You need
I
to wipe
suppose
some
this is
ass.
goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Yeah, talent's $1 million gil.
I'm sure Karen will understand.
Okay, how about we convince them that we should pay them back in chops? Let's pay them back in sandalwood chops. It'll be fine. SNES, I ate like a dozen deviled quail eggs last night, and I have not had to wipe. Everything just blew out catastrophically.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. But they were quite good. Oh nice, what were you doing fucking down here? No, that's what happens when you have a chili dog and root beer. Oh, you love your arugos. Sheets is dank. I ain't had Sheets in a hot minute. Oh, shit. Well, GG her. Let's go. Hell yeah. Sheets got them 2 for 99 cents.
Well. Here, Sid.
Whew.
Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities.
To be fair, when I was a poor
Some
college
stuff we need
student,
it for,
Sheets was
that ain't good
dope.
enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some.
Yep.
You know what I found out?
Some great racing the
It's
past
only
couple of
the
days.
bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. I've gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Okay, we need to locate the Bomb King. I'm really... Let's just do this. 85 South? Interesting. Yeah, I haven't had a chili cheese dog in a hot minute. I think the last time I did it was when I was back home with my dad.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
A Crockett Sandbrick. Nice. Hey, regional theater's sometimes fun. All right, off to Soundbreak. Yeah. Hey, as long as you're having fun, right? As long as it's entertaining. Altoona is just ugh. Yo, this is actually really neat. For those that know Lisa Rocks, she is selling her DS Lite with TV out kit. Altoona. Sorry, I was just like very distracted by that.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Yeah, it's up on eBay. I'll send you the listing. It's a good price. You have to install the kit, but it doesn't look very challenging.
Did you hear?
Like, at all. Yeah, it's not something you see very often. And I mean, basically, you're getting the TV out kit, and then,
Lady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts?
a DS Lite for $10.
Whatever is the occasion? Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming.
We have Altoona, Allentown.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the
Allendale.
restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago.
Yeah, it's just 5 million. Just 5.
Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it
I don't need to hear
weighed
this
heavily
lady
on him.
gush about banging Sid.
No.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Alright. One debt ring. Alright. We gotta go to Martha. Okay. Very nice, young Beezy. That's still inaccessible. Alright, well... I guess we'll go to Martha. Martha's a nice lady. I haven't seen Martha in a while. Oh, there's a crap ton of stuff. Some of it you gotta look.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here. But it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Local wrestling events are definitely like not super my thing either, but boy are they
I
fun.
can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason.
Shit like
Hideaway's
that
still
is the
standing.
reason to have friends.
Same as
Yeah.
always, eh? Back when the
Wrestling
place was
shit's
nothing but a twinkle in the eye of
wild.
a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the Hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
Ugh, 25. Jeez, dude, I'm gonna be like 33 in a couple of weeks. I don't even.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Yeah, I know there's been a good bit of discourse about like Destiny stuff recently. I don't know, like it seems like a lot of people are just like over it or quitting and stuff like that. I don't know why. I'm not like really privy or in the loop with that shit, you know. Uh-huh.
Good girl.
Yeah, I mean, according to the internet, I'm queer and over the age of 30, so in all honesty, I may as well just climb right into my coffin instead of bed tonight. Same thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can happen. Shit can get oversaturated.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were
Homie,
dragged out
you can always round
tonight, seemed
down.
like just the place.
That's a pretty big
Now we'll
antelope.
find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
I just sucked them all into the vortex because I'm a funny guy. Listen, my dog needs big ol' antelope femurs. Let's go. Listen, people can say whatever the fuck they want about this game, in my opinion. But once this cutscene finishes, I'm gonna tell you, this is the best game that has come out on the PS5.
Will it be enough, I wonder?
Good morning, Bubbers.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway, this is the best game of all time.
You all right, boy?
Yeah, that's right. Everyone else can take their opinion and stick it. I can pet the dog. I still gotta find that. Can't get through there. I'm just very like trying to figure out where the hell this place would be. I'll check when I get back again. Huh, oops. Yeah, the sword model changes, which is nice.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep up.
My reputation will be ruined.
Yeah, no. This has been like
Calm yourself,
just
Lord
perfect.
Ignac.
Exactly where I need it, you know?
Do yourself a mischief.
And very, very comfortable.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac.
Yo, this dude's an idiot.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused
How
you any
was
trouble.
your nap?
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items.
Ah.
A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I think I've game overed like once, maybe twice.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I also spend so much time.
Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I still haven't hit you know, I'm probably like halfway through the game, I think. I also spent so much time playing action RPGs and just like kind of tuned more towards them. I know that's not the case with everyone. Yeah, it's my guess is it should be like right around halfway.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Final Fantasy. Generally, if you play through the game normally and do like most of the side quests, yeah, it's easy. Not everything is or has to be a FromSoft action RPG. FromSoft games, for the most part, like, most of them are just rhythm games disguised as action RPGs. That's all it is. I mean, you don't even, like, with Elden Ring, you don't even need critical thinking. Once you know the parry timing, just thunk, parry, riposte, parry, riposte. That's all you gotta do. I knew it was gonna have a go. Rude. Got him. Parry Zen? Absolutely Parry Zen. The aerial juggling is like a little difficult in this. It's definitely a lot easier. Like I have the Berserk ring, which I think gives you more time with a perfect dodge or parry.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you,
No.
my good man?
Glad to make your acquaintance.
I found like if people want to make the DMC reference, juggling and like aerial combos are so much easier in DMC than in this game, in my opinion. As someone that's put a couple hundred hours into some DMC games.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the
Yeah.
price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins. and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty brutal.
Fine question. Why, they use
Yep.
a
Yoink.
whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered.
Yeah, give me money, bro.
Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I speak.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah,
rarer
that's cool.
among
We could give that
collectors than
to
even the
Blackthorn,
blade
I guess.
itself. And a far
That's cool.
more
Thanks,
fitting
man.
payment.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, bro.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival.
He's
collector
definitely a
of
weeb, and they're definitely
curiosities.
talking about
I am
katanas.
one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Clive's current blade is
Taken with you, Master Wyvern.
um
Thank you again for your assistance. Coming.
I don't know how I'd describe it. I need to look at it again. It's far too like wide.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rifle.
Brienne, a katana is a samurai sword.
Let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
I don't know how I would honestly describe this. It might be a bit too... I don't know if it's too thick to be some sort of katana. I mean, the curvature is definitely there. The width might be there. It's just the awkward length and, like, hilt that's throwing me for a loop. Yeah, like a two-handed saber kazashi. Maybe scimitar is normally a little bit wider, if I recall. More kind of like machete-like.
You could say that.
Yeah, a saber greatsword atar.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
Bark.
All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like
Mm-hmm. That
In
did.
return, you can thank Tomes for me.
I was just on my way to see him.
Yeah, let me look. we're like kind of close. I'll bring this over. Those are oh, fuck a duck. Those are scimitars. I think my only issue is they might be a little bit short. Actually, that was what I was looking for. Shamshir? That might be a little bit closer. Samshir? Or Shamshir? There it is. Probably one of those. I was gonna mention the Talwar. Let me... Oh, wait. I have to do it like this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. It's probably like the closest we're gonna get. Oh yeah, I'm familiar enough with most like weaponry, but you know what? It might be an Odachi. I forgot about Odachis. That bad boy right there, looking pretty close. Yeah, I mean, it would have a longer handle because an Odachi's two-handed, but not too far off. Anyway, shenanigans. Listen, Sham's delicious. Sham sandwich. Yeah, an Odachi is just like a bigger katana. And then Wakizashi, I believe, is the Tanto or the Wakizashi that's smaller than a katana. I think it's the Tanto.
To locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed
The
us
ham
exactly
sandwich
the right
sounds
direction.
really good. Good old
Torgal's
ham
been
and
a very
cheese
happy hound
boy.
ever since.
Very good. Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Yeah, Tonto's a little
That reminds me.
stabby boy.
After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Onion, lettuce, tomato, salami, ham, Swiss
One
provolone.
which raised certain questions in my mind. You see,
That's that good shit.
Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having
Spicy?
used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a role companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say,
Yeah, I don't know
at
what I
war,
have for dinner night. I'll pick up
diverse and
something.
plenty. And that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Ugh. That doesn't sound good, though. That sounds awful. Ooh. Wait, can I equip Torgal? Oh yeah, this was the ring I was talking about. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Yo. I love my boy. Mm-hmm. I need to get better with my Torgal timing. Alright, we'll drop some of these off, and I'll probably split the recording. I'll peck a little bit more into this.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
Eyes are tired.
Whetstone. Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
I got you a rock. Yeah, I tend to shoot Torgal around pretty often.
No wonder I couldn't.
My Chicky Tendy. I don't get nuggies. I get tendies
So bad if
or strippies. The Wegmans brand is like superbly.
No matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could.
Yeah, Weggies fucking slaps, dude.
But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades
Weggies is so good.
fine. Now that's
I wish
something
they
to
would
consider.
expand.
And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
Ah, that sucks.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I'll be
Don't you worry about me,
since I was half your
Sunshine.
age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you
One-shot
August
cleaver.
too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Sunshine. There you go. Oh, Excalibur? Alright, what wackiness do I need for this? Nationally regulated pricing on trash food? Jesus.
What do you need?
Alright, what do I need for that? Bremalkin hide and bomb ember. Alright, alright. Can't even make a diamond sword.
And how am I meant to do that then? Anything else?
Alright. Maybe Karen has what I'm looking for? I don't think she would
Just
straight up
stand
sell
there
it.
gawping. Go on then.
Nope.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
The lake lady chucking at you.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Like, it... Dude, this shit's so wild anymore, and it's such a
Still alive, I
bummer.
see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best. but she
I'm
was just
tired
too
of being
stubborn to
treated
take
like a
it.
commodity.
She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
You can't expect to weem supreme executive power just because some soggy bint lazing in lakes lobs a scimitar at you. Yeah, food delivery's great, but like it's so fucking
Snow
expensive.
tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt?
I didn't vote for
I don't
him.
recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed.
I'm not old.
You wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper
I'm
who
32.
wanted to have become a prince.
I'm sorry. You said old. I'm
So you're a
32.
prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Okay, fine. I'll keep it.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might
Yo,
be
let's
you
go.
even know her. The fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
Damn.
Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I'd pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
My guy, you're the one paying.
So you remember what's owed to you, then?
Oh
Get
my
your
God.
ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
I don't know.
Arthur and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
You are making this worse, Otto.
20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. King Island Run till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Hey, yo. We doing a little flashback montage?
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like our Sid.
Rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone.
Yeah, that's something I really enjoy. Like, the side quests actually, like, add to the story, and it's not just, like, random fetch quests.
He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
That's me 90% of the time. Just ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is
Oh,
Sid's
damn.
handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
This is, like, one of the very few games that I've played where I don't feel the need to, like, talk while cutscenes are going on. And there's something really special about that.
We'd all be lost.
Like, in all honesty.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him or anyone?
Yeah. It's like a suggested quest.
Piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
I'm just gonna stand over here and pretend nothing's going on.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But
this'll do me just fine.
Aww. Another trophy for our chambers.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Damn, Square Enix Cafe putting out some really cool stuff. Alright, I'm going to split the recording here because I'm going to get up and grab a drink really quick. So if y'all